a second, guys. There we go. Turn the lights down a little bit. It's the end of the day. What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boost Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. You know, it's the off season for us Cowboy fans, and this is a deja vu moment right now. We are literally in Groundhog Day with the Dallas Cowboys. Hear me out. We ended up having the same endings basically 3 years in a row and the exact same results. And the thing that's crazy is we have all condemned the Cowboys. We've trashed the quarterback. We've trashed Jerry Jones. We've called Catboy, and we've all gone mad. We've said we're done with this team and this organization and everything else. Every year. I've heard so many people say, I'm done with the Cowboys this time, and I know that they'll be back once the Cowboys start getting some wins and things and all that, which they will do. Our division is terrible. We got the Eagles that are a dumpster fire just like we are. And we're all in our emotions right now, but let's be honest. I think of myself as a football whore, okay? I love football. I'll do anything to watch football, to be part of football, and all that. That's, okay, pause. I'm kind of dramatic licensing here. But we're all hooked on football. And we got 3 games left. We're all mad. I'm sure Jerry Jones is not happy with the results right now. I'm sure Dak Prescott, regardless of CeeDee Lamb's mom saying that he doesn't care about winning. I don't know how you go through and you do all the things that you do to stay on the field. And when you have the things that happen to you, such as having your ankle literally broken, decapitated, and having to be reattached, and all of the work that it takes to get back onto the field to get to an elite level, and say you don't care about winning. I don't think that there's very many guys out on that football field that are just there because, it's just something to do, that they want to win. The problem right now is I feel like the Cowboys are a rudderless ship. I have no idea, and I don't think any of us do. I'm not even sure the Cowboys do what the vision is going forward. Yes, we're bringing back Mike McCarthy. What does that mean? Last year, we ended up getting rid of a few of the coaches because Mike McCarthy moving on from Kellen Moore. Got some guys that he figured, that were going to be his kind of guys, Brian Schottenheimer, because we got rid of Kellen Moore and things like that. We changed the offensive line coach and the running back coach and things. I don't know what the plan is. We don't know if Dan Quinn is coming back, if we're going to be keeping the same system. Are we going to hire from outside? We're going to hire within and keep the same system. You've got Mike McCarthy going in with no extension on his contract, the same way you did Jason Garrett, because that's the Joneses. I look at this and say you've got to at least give him a 1 more year contract, because you'll have literally no authority with the players. And I think at the moment, your big name players all know that they can circumvent the owner. Circumvent the coach going to the owner. And the thing that kills me, I'm blessed that I work for myself. I'm here at the Red Brick House, and it gives me a lot of time that I can sit here and focus on the Cowboys. And, as I go through, more and more things pop into your head and questions as you replay what happened in this game. And I'm trying to wonder, why it is when things are good with the team, oh my God, it's like a party. You see Mike Parsons, the Lion, doing his thing and all that. You see CeeDee Lamb, doing this and dropping the football. That we're there like the circus is in town when things are good. Everybody is up in people's face and we're great. If you're going to do that, then you can't allow people to punk you. You can't run and hide at the first sign of trouble. And that's what it feels like, that, when things are good, the Cowboys, we're all here ready to go. It's a big party. Jerry Jones loving it. We them boys and everything else. And we're talking about going to Super Bowls. And then at the first sign of trouble, we fold. I don't get that. I don't get that. That's where our mentality needs to change a lot in my mind. That either we're going to be about football or we're going to be about trying to market football. I don't know which it is. But I need the Cowboys to figure this out. When you see a Detroit Lions team that hired a coach that's got some grit, we laughed at Dan Campbell when he did his first speech and said, we might get kicked in the ass, we might lose, but we might get knocked down, but we're going to be gnawing off kneecaps and everything else as we stand back up and things. And you look at this team, and it's been building and building and building, and they're making moves. They believed in the running game. They had good running backs. They let them go, but they replaced them. You see them making good moves, an organization that's always been downtrodden. And you sit here, and it's not like it's been a mystery. It's not like you haven't heard from guys like Jay Tuck or from Law, from Vosh, myself, where we look and we say, hey, you need another running back if you're going to let Zeke go. What's the plan there? What's the plan there? Our plan was, we got one of our coach's sons that's an undersized player to replace a bruising back, and then we don't play him. We draft a Hunter Lipke. We don't use him till late in the season, then he fumbles, then we don't use him anymore. And we're going to take a scat back and try and make him a between the tackles runner and literally destroy what he was and did good. We've known for several years that we've had problems at linebacker. And the only thing we tried was drafting Overshown, and he gets injured, and we don't do anything other than make some calls around the trade deadline and then bring in a guy who was injured, spinal injuries, that got let go by one team, and don't even get him signed. I need the Cowboys to at least show me that they're trying. You gotta at least recognize you need an offensive lineman, you need some running backs, you need linebackers, and you need some more help on the defensive line. And you can't do it with a first, a second, a third, 2 6, and maybe a 7th round pick. You can't. We gave up our 4th round pick for Trey Lance. He gave up our 5th round pick for Stephon Gallimore. So you got a first, a second, and a third, and nothing until the 6th round. You're not filling in all those holes. You're not filling in all those holes in the draft. So, there you have it in a nutshell. the Dallas Cowboys currently, the rudderless ship that seemingly underachieves, but I'm not going to say they underachieved because they didn't have all the pieces that they needed. Alrighty, good people. I am sad the football season is almost over. I'm even sadder that the Cowboys weren't there deeper. But we got a lot of work to do. And we got to start figuring out what are going to be the best pieces to help this team get back on track. And it looks like our fire's done for the evening. And I'm going to go in here, take a shower, and I'm going to go to bed. As always, remember, tell the people you love them. You might not get the chance, good people, and I love you. And God willing, I'll see you in the morning.